So it's hard to know a specific moment that defined, like when I knew he was ready to go. But I could tell when he first showed up. I did the panel with Max, Spill, and DJ when he talked to the rookies when they first got here, and I could just tell by the way he spoke and the way he was locked in. He didn't really seem like he cared about anything other than football. So when you got those type of dudes that's young and they come in like that, just lock in and grow and learn from all the veteran players. You can see something special in him. And obviously seeing his college tape and everything, you can tell he was ready to play.
How were you able to break the ice with a kind of stolen guy like Rock?
I don't think the ice, we're still skating. I don't know if it's ever been fully broken, but yeah, you can see he's starting to express himself a little bit more, whether it's after the first downs or talking to guys a little bit more. He's opening up a lot more than what I've anticipated at this point, but between he and I, it's not like a full-blown, I don't think he's all the way comfortable yet, but he came a long way already.
Did you kind of like that? Like, oh, this guy means business. Like, he's not trying to make friends.
Nah, I mean, I'm always down. If it don't really matter. If you can tell when somebody's trying to make friends and they about business, like that's fine too. But you can't just be trying to make friends and not be about your work and not be locked in. And, never had to worry about that with him. So yeah, you get both sides of it. But for the most part, I'd much rather a guy come in and be quiet and locked in the way he is.
On the field, what's impressed you most with his skill set so far?
Brock?
Yeah.
I mean, he really doesn't have many weaknesses out there, man. I mean, he's the type of dude, and when I say many, I just don't want to say any because I don't want to, kill him like that and then everybody say, But, yeah, he's the type of player. He's got speed, great size. I mean, he's a matchup nightmare for a linebacker, most safeties. And I think he can win on a lot of corners as well. So when you got that type of size and, you can run block and, fit in the whole scheme, you'll be playing a lot of plays in the league.
How do you practice, or have you practiced the sideline toe tap catch where you're horizontal? How do you do something like that?
You gotta those are the ones you just gotta be great in the moment and make it. It's not it's tough to simulate that because be a lot of falling on the ground. We like to stay up as much as possible, but yeah, sometimes you get them and you just gotta make it with the one you get.
So you're not watching the Smooth Criminal video with Michael Jackson and leaning forward and all that?
Not this. No, I used to be a big fan. I used to watch it all the time, but it's been a while.
Davante, after the Ravens game, you said that the offense still has a lot of room to improve, but is it encouraging that you guys were able to, even though things weren't perfect, figure something out and put together that win before?
Yeah, it's almost a better feeling. We was talking about it after the game. I think it's a good feeling when you go out there and play. You feel like you had a realistic, good game in all phases. But when you can beat a really good team without doing that, it almost is more promising sometimes. We left a lot out there. I could have played better than what I did. So just know me personally, I'm looking forward to another week of trying to, you can look at the stats and say, oh, you had a good game or whatever, but when you know what was out there and what you could have done, you try to keep your mind on that just to keep pushing forward. So that's where we are right now as a team, and I think everybody's got the same kind of goal.
Today, home opener this weekend, obviously coming off of a win, like you just mentioned, this nice fought win. What's the mentality like? What's the mindset, the excitement going on?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely excited to come and show off for our home crowd. Hoping to get everybody in there and have a packed house with nothing but silver and black. Our fans, they've been great. They've been great out in Baltimore, so they deserve another dub here at home and start the right way and keep that rolling and keep protecting our house.
How important does it take as a veteran to sort of remind and instill the message this week that, hey, this week's Panthers could be last week's Raiders, where nobody expected the Raiders to win, nobody's expecting the Panthers to win?
Yeah, I don't think this team has that mindset where anybody's thinking, we're just going to go in there and roll over them or they're going to lay down. It's not that type of team, really. I mean, they got a lot of good individual talent. The record has improved that they're, an amazing team, but things can change at any point. Like you said with us, nobody had us winning that game, and we went out and took care of it. It's not about how good you are; it's about how good you play. So that's really what it comes down to. You play better than another team one day, and you're the better team that day. We got to lock in and try to be better than we were last week.
When we talk about that catch on the sideline, at this point you've made hundreds of great plays throughout your career. Is it still exciting? You still see all the memes, all the people passing around? You still watch it on your phone?
Yeah, no, I don't watch it too much. It's still the same when you watch it the 20th time. So I don't like to live in my successes, but it's always fun to get one like that you get your friends and everybody else that, for us, we make grabs where we diving on the ground all day and, practice, they don't get to see most of the stuff. You go out there and you get maybe, 5 to 10 opportunities to show people, but you know, it's a little bit more routine than what people may think. It looks crazy and it looks good on the replay, but in live action, it's not necessarily easy to get the toes down and all of that. But to catch that ball, we like to come down with that every time.
Okay, how important is the relationship that you and Garner have built and continue to build day to day to make those types of passes and like to get him running off the back?
It's the most important thing that a quarterback and receiver can work on is that camaraderie together. And he's driven to keep working, and he's made a lot of progress, and we've made a lot of progress together. So far from where we want to be, but it's kind of a never-ending cycle of just trying to get better and working on our craft.
From our perspective, it looked like momentum played a bit. Like the offense is built on itself, right? One play led to the next.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true, but if it is, can that carry to a week, or does it? You have to start something over the next week.
I mean, it can. It doesn't work out that way just because that's what you did, or just because you worked out, or you worked on it or whatever. But it's something that we hope to continue to build on. And every week is different based off how you get played and the calls and everything. So you just got to try to take care of the small things one by one, and those add up to the ultimate big product.
Davante, was that something you guys could feel though inside the huddle as an offense? As hey, plays started kind of going your way. Was that something that you guys can feel as a unit that it was starting to go that way?
Yeah, we know. I mean, this team, we've been talking about it for years now. I mean, obviously we've had different personnel over the past few years, but making plays is contagious. So anytime the defense goes out there and does it, that can shed something on. That's why you see sometimes, at least in 22, we do throw a lot of shots after turnovers. They get a turnover and then we come out and try to throw a bomb on them to take advantage of that. It just does something for the team's morale when you see people making plays and you can go out there and have an opportunity to convert on it as well. So we're trying to build on it.
Are they play with additional pressure when that happens? When like the defense doing such a good job and you feel like there was that interaction right between Max and
No. There's no pressure involved in it at all. That's our job, and they're doing their job over there. So we know just in order to take pressure off of them more than anything, we got to do all.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Davante.